I got something special for y'all today. I got some fragrances, got 4 of them, okay, by this company called the Cologne. Ooh, that light is hitting that box real bad. They sent over 4 different fragrances for me to do a review over. Now, they reached out sometime last week and was like, hey, your content is very, very entertaining. We want to send these out. And I said, yeah, let's do it. I'm really surprised because little old me got like my first collaboration on this YouTube channel. So I just want to say thank you very much to the people at the Clone. Thank y'all for sending these out. Now, why I agreed to do this, because the Clone, they believe in cloning the scent, but not the price, which I'm a huge fan of. I've always been a fan of affordability. So I said, I'll go ahead and give this a shot and see how they are. We got 4 of them to test out today. So right here on the back, you'll see this one is called Imagine Noise number 87, and it's inspired by Louis Vuitton Imagination. Ooh. And then we got this one, Rouge Veil number 13, inspired by Baccarat Rouge. And then we got this one, Delina number 17, inspired by, that is PDM's Delina. And last but not least, we got that Focus Lost in Symphony number 83, inspired by Louis Vuitton's Symphony. This one I'm very, very excited to try. So I'm gonna put this one off over here and we're gonna open the other 3. Let's go, baby. Let's take a quick peek at their website because I think the site is just very easy to follow and everything is just very transparent. They don't seem to be hiding anything. I did a whole bunch of research on this before I agreed to it. So I just didn't like agree to just anything, you know what I mean? But very simple. I mean, you have what, 4, 8, 12 different fragrances, okay? So relatively small, but that's fine. That is fine because if you look at each one of these, they have quite a bit of reviews. Like let's look at Lost in Symphony real quick. Okay, now we got, each of these is 50 mLs, okay, 50 mLs. We got them for $45 a piece. Now, if you look at the pricing right here, they have different sets. So you can get 2 of them in a bundle deal, right, for $64.80. Now, I personally think it's better off to do the bundle deal versus buying it separately. What makes more sense? Paying almost $65 for 2 or paying $45 for just 1? I feel like you're saving money by getting that signature dual set. My own honest opinion. But they're very transparent. They have everything on here. They got the main notes and then they tell you the notes of the fragrance itself, and then they give you a breakdown of how the scent profile is as soon as you spray it. They go into so much detail and depth in this description right here, and I love it. I absolutely love it. They got when you can wear it section, best for spring, summer, and warm autumn nights, skip when cold winter evenings, stuff like that. Honest comparison between this one and the OG. So they break it down. They're very transparent, and that's what I really like about this. But the one thing I look at when it comes to knowing whether or not I should buy something or agree to anything are the reviews, because people will be blatantly honest about something, even if it's good or bad. I feel like people, if something is extremely good, they will write about it, and if something is extremely bad, they will definitely write about it. And if you look at this, Lost in Symphony has over 200 reviews, and if you look at this, a lot of them are 5 stars. They're all 5-star reviews, and I'm like, people actually took time to write these reviews. This has to be incredible, right? This has to smell good. And we got other creators right here. I've seen a couple of them before, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and agree to this. Let's get this baby rolling. But I just want to say before I get started, I do have a discount code. All right, so if you want to use my discount code, it'll give you 15% off your entire order. I'll flash that somewhere on the screen, or you can use the link in my description down below. And yeah, man, get your hands on some of this. I feel like this is going to be great. This is going to be a great thing, y'all. The first one up that I'm going to test out, Rouge Veil, inspired by Baccarat Rouge. I don't have Baccarat Rouge, so I can't really make the true 1-1 comparison. So I'm just going to give it my honest smell test. And yeah, we're going to see if this actually does smell good. Because at the end of the day, What matters most is the projection, how good it smells, and how long it lasts. Ah, there we are. Okay. All right, there it is. There it is. Very simple, very straightforward. Oh, and each one of these, I forgot to mention, they're all X-rates. They're all X-rates. So we already know that's the highest level of oil concentration. So when you spray an X-rate, that baby's gonna last you all day long. Let's see what this smells like. Yo, okay, that's good. That is good. It's like, I'm definitely smelling that saffron. Okay, that saffron, yo, that's good. That's good. That saffron and that jasmine that's in them top notes. And also, I'll be sure to have up the notes for Rouge Veil and the OG. I'll have them up on either side of me. This smells great. This smells incredible. I like it. I like this. I like this a lot. I would dare say I would buy this over purchasing the OG. It's like I'm smelling that saffron for sure. Okay, that saffron. Ooh, that saffron smells so good. And then I am definitely smelling, it has orange blossoms in the top notes on Rouge Veil. Okay, it has orange blossom. I'm definitely smelling that. And then we got that jasmine, that plum, that cedar wood in the middle notes there. I love the way that smells. It's like that combination of that saffron and that orange blossom. That smells so good. Here we are. Next one up is Deliria. Right, that's it, right? Deliria number 17, inspired by PDM's Delina. Let's get down with the spray down. Like I mentioned before, I'll have both notes up right beside me on either side so we can look at the comparison and see what's different between the two. Let's go ahead. Okay. Woo. Okay, I got a whiff. Like I mentioned also, these are X-rays, so oh yeah, be mindful of how much you spray, right? But oh, wow. Okay, that went up my nose. But wow, this is powdery. Okay, immediately it's like I am getting powdery vibes. I'm definitely smelling, I believe that's the lychee, huh? First spray is unmistakable, juicy lychee and tart rhubarb with a tiny pop of nutmeg threaded through. It's sparkling without being sharp, almost like champagne in scent form. Within 2 minutes, the bergamot lifts and you start catching the rose underneath, soft and properly Turkish, not the soapy modern rose most dupes default to. This is definitely powdery. I'm getting that vibe, and I guess, yeah, that is that juicy lychee that it's talking about. I mean, this is strong. Okay, this is definitely strong. I don't know why, but the more I'm smelling this is giving princess vibes. This 100% gives princess vibes. Okay, like that one girl that just loves wearing pink all the time. I'm not saying it's a bad scent. I think this right here is probably more for the younger crowd of women. I don't really see, in my own humble opinion, I don't see too many grown women wearing this. I can't say it's not a bad scent. It's a pleasant scent, but I think this is more for like my niece. All right, now next one up is one of the ones that I've been looking forward to. I'm actually surprised that they sent this one to me, but we got ourselves Imagine Noise number 87, inspired by, can you guess? Louis Vuitton's Imagination. We all know imagination. Okay, there have been so many inspired bys when it comes to imagination, so many. So this is another one that I'm very excited to test out and see. Let's get down with the spray down. Yo, wait a minute. Ain't no way, bro. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Imagination right here. I bought this bottle almost 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago, this bad boy has been sitting over here on my table. Why? because as you all see, I barely used it. But ever since then, there's been, just like I mentioned, so many inspired buys of this fragrance. So I really felt like there was no reason for me to really use this. Hang on. Oh my God, no. Ain't no way. Okay. Hold on. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay. That is... Wow, man. They are almost identical. They are so close. They are so close. I dare say it's almost like a 95% accuracy when it comes to these two fragrances. Imaginoise number 87 is almost identical to Louis Vuitton's Imagination. It's like they nailed the soapiness from both fragrances. It's like that soapy clean smell. This is why I've had this fragrance sitting on my table for 2 years, because there's been so many inspired buys that have come out that either mimic this DNA or ends up being better. This right here is almost a 1-for-1. Like I said before, I feel like there's a 95% accuracy when it comes to this. Honestly, I feel like they both smell exactly the same. I do feel like there's something a little bit stronger with Imagination. There's something a little bit stronger about the OG. That's the only difference. There's something in Imagination's DNA and it's a little bit stronger than Imaginoise. But other than that, these two I feel like are almost 95% accurate. All right, we saved the best one for last. This was one that I specifically asked them to send. I said, this is incredible. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I would like one request. And I said, please send me Lost in Symphony number 83. And I said, other than that, send me whatever you like, but please send me Lost in Symphony number 83. The reason why I wanted them to send this because I wanted to make the comparison of how this smells with the OG. There are some times in life when you make crazy decisions that end up being dumb decisions. And one of the most dumbest decisions I've ever made was buying this. Now, why would I overspray a bottle that cost me over $600? And as you all can see, I barely use any of it. There's been so many inspired buys that mimic this DNA. So I felt like, okay, let me just use the other ones that are more affordable. And this one is just going to sit on my table forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I'm about to find out right now if Lost in Symphony number 83 is identical. Okay, close to 1-for-1, over 95% accurate to the OG Louis Vuitton Symphony. This is going to be the ultimate test, okay? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is how good you smell, the projection, and how long it lasts. No one's fist pumping their fragrance up in the club. Let's go, baby. Please, please don't disappoint. Yes, I oversprayed it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wow.